And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis ready from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same. And the Colts put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Up, up, 180. Hurry, hurry.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Baker going to throw this right away. The Colts are going to get it. There he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield now. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And yet again it's McLaurin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Terry McLaurin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers march right down the field on the opening drive to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's Unitas. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Looking to throw, Unitas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Josh.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Unitas. He'll try and do this himself. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about...
And that's caught inside the 30. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 75 yards.
1st and goal.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Taylor. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Again, it's Taylor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Colts, 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they go play action with Unitas. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one here with Burrow knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. And
it's accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing, and God, that's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
To throw, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Motion man right is Rice. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Unitas will throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Hey, my man. No street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. trap 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Run. Hey, alert.
Final play of the half, Mayfield will try and do this himself. That one behind his receiver and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Yeah, people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Tracking 60. Let's go now.
Now Unitas. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 35-yard line.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Go, rig it. No, 70 Lions. Take him. Get him. You got him. Check go.
Running left, Taylor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
For a Colts.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball, because keeping it on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. 19, shot.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And some room to run now. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 36 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now it's Unitas. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Stat.
Now Unitas to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try.
A 42-yard
And
attempt.
contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, he'll definitely take them.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Go! Boys, you got this.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here.
A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they have regained the lead. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. There he goes, right side. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Colts 31.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Well, a dangerous return man shown it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Unitas looking to throw it. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yards. That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Unitas. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Edmund Mitchell, 32 yards. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. He's got a man complete. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
3rd down and 9.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dante Thornton, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Colts 38.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Will Anderson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He's back to throw. Pass complete to Taylor. Oh, he sheds himself free. Still going. Inside the 10. He takes it across for the touchdown. They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
At the 43-yard line.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
I know it was a completion, but probably not the best decision to throw the ball to the middle of the field here. No timeouts. Give a ton of credit to him making the catch and finding a way to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's 1st down.
Run. 180.
One last shot for Mayfield here. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Set. 19 tight. Buffalo 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.